Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW, and welcome back to another welcome to the beginning, of a brand new series here on Kyle FtW 2. Today, we are once again starting another Minecraft series, and this is going to be just a regular survival series. No hardcore, no nothing like that. It's just going to be a sheer fun series where we don't have to worry about anything. We can do anything we want. We can do crazy builds. We can do, whatever. We can do whatever we want. We can die as many times as we want and overall have a lot of fun. The reason I am back on this game is simply enough, I kind of just felt like going back to it. Because while I enjoy PUBG and, in that series that we had on PUBG, I much rather preferred when we were back in the early days of my channel where we were, playing Minecraft and having a ton of fun and overall just enjoying that experience. I just enjoyed that a lot more. So depending on how the series does, we'll determine if we continue it on, but I'm pretty sure we'll continue the series on now. For some reason, the game spawned us on a cliff, so kind of a little bit awkward, but let's just head down nice and easily. There we go, perfect. So what we're going to do is, it's just a survival series. So what the goals of this survival series is to, of course, get to the Ender Dragon. Again, I have still never fought the Ender Dragon. I was hoping to do that in our hardcore survival series, but I think that was a little bit ambitious, to say the least, because, while I believe that I'm, pretty decent, if not above average at Minecraft, I believe that also, let me see if I can find the right button here. There we go, F3. Perfect. Alright, I'm just making sure. Nice, we're at 60 FPS. I'm just making sure, because I turned my FOV up in Minecraft, which you can probably already tell from what you see on the screen. So, yeah. Hopefully we can have a fun, successful series and really enjoy this, but of course, it's all up to you. But I may bring back my Kyle FtW build series as well. Again, for some reason, I really just struggle with a channel identity on this channel, and I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why, but I think we should try and find ourselves a potential house or a potential home area, before we, get ourselves too crazy. Now, I'm still trying to figure out if I want this to be an uncut series, so every single episode is completely uncut, or if I want to do kind of some edits here and there for kind of some of the boring stuff. I haven't decided yet what I want to do exactly, but I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but I'm actually not gonna sprint too much because I don't want to lose a lot of health. Now, I want to try and find a cool area to build myself a house. I was kind of thinking, ooh, actually, hello sheep. Don't mind me. I'm just a friendly, a friendly traveler. So they think, anyway. So they think. Don't mind me, just a friendly traveler. Just a friendly traveler that came for a bed. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. And goodbye. Wait, what? I didn't get a third piece of wool? Oh, never mind. It's over here. I'm sorry that you had to see that, sheep, but it had to be done. It had to be done, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but it had to be done. All right. Let me get myself a wooden axe. And just for the time being now, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for a house. I'm kind of thinking we either build our house in an open plains area like we are at now, or we build our house in a savanna biome. I'm not sure what I want to do for my house exactly right now, but I definitely want it to be open so we have the ability to do some fun builds and stuff if we want to. I may actually turn my FOV down here if the game continues to stutter a little bit, but I'll watch the first episode, see how things go with how the game looks and everything like that, and we'll kind of go from there. What I've kind of figured out is if it stutters in the actual game, it'll stutter in the recording, of course, which makes a lot of sense, of course. Ooh, horses and cows. Ooh, cool. So we could have it here, or you know, this is a pretty cool area. Not going to lie. It's a pretty wide open area, which would give us pretty much endless possibilities for, you know, building stuff and all that. But I don't know, a part of me just doesn't want to be here in this area. Yeah, this is the first episode. We want to find ourselves a nice area, preferably by some water. So this area is looking pretty good. I'm going to turn my FOV down a little. Let's go down to 90. There we go. Done. Perfect. All right, that's a little bit nicer. All right. So that's pretty cool over there. There's some chickens over here. Now, somehow I'm not losing any hearts. I am on normal, right? Yeah, I am. Okay, I'm just making sure. Where do we go? Where do we go? I kind of like this area quite a bit. But, got some cows here. Ooh, hello. Whoa. Hello, big dark hole. All right, nice. There's a bridge right over here that will get us back over there. Got myself some gravel. All right. I don't want to build my house just anywhere. It has to be pretty cool. Has to be pretty cool. All right. Nothing yet. But hopefully we'll be able to find something pretty soon. All right, so I there's probably a little bit of a cut there, but I found myself some iron. Weirdly enough. So I want to grab that for sure. Because, well, we need iron, that's for sure. So there we go. I'm going to do that. There we go. And we're going to have an odd number of sticks, unfortunately, but it's all good. No complaints here, but I did change the texture pack for this series, so hopefully you guys don't mind it. If you do mind it, I will definitely change it. What? Okay, a little bit of frame rate there. Oh, hello, skeleton. I'm sorry. You know, this is your area. I forgot. This is your area. Now, if you want to come out and say hi, we can have a conversation like men. Oh, does that hurt you? Oh. Okay. Don't overrate or don't underrate the skeleton. Does that hurt you? We're going in, boys. Okay, never mind. Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. Whew. All right. Well, we're able to snatch at least one piece of iron. Are they still on the chase? I don't think they are. All right, time for a bed. Time for a bed. Good night. Okay. All right, that was a little bit intense. You don't want to mess with El Skeletons. Alright, well, we were able to grab one piece of iron. Wow. Wow, that's not very impressive at all. And all my food's gone. I want this iron, though. I'm gonna wait for my health to recover. Okay. Very well, iron. Unfortunately, we can't go in there. There's just no way. We'll get ourselves killed if we try and go in there. Unlucky, Kentucky. Well, the adventure continues of finding a place to live. Alright, guys. Well, we have found our home. This is where we're going to live. I'm not sure if I'm going to build my house up on this hill or if I'm going to build it down below. But this is officially where we're going to start our house. Now, I think for this first episode, it took me like 10 minutes to find this area, by the way. I think for this first episode, we'll flatten out this whole area over here and build ourselves a starter house. And then if we want to build a giant house down there, we can. But I really like this area. It gives us a nice overview of the land around us. There's cows very close to us. There's horses very close to us. Pigs very close to us. And we can find chickens very, very easily. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is if by flattening out this area, will I disturb the bees? If I break this down, will I get rid of all the bees? I'm not sure. So I need to find a specific level where I want to start destroying or start flattening out the ground. I think this level right here is where I want to start flattening out the ground. But before I do that, let's make this a much more efficient process. Hello, beautiful horsey. Hello, beautiful horsey. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of mining. We're not going to mine very much at all. I just want to get myself probably, I don't know. I'm guessing around 9 pieces of cobblestone to, of course, build 9 shovels with, so that this is a much more efficient process. Because if we just have ourselves a wooden shovel, it's pretty much just as slow as if you were breaking it with your hands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And before I do that, actually, I need some sticks. That should 25. Is that going to be enough? Let's find out. It's perfect, actually. That is what you like to see. You love to see it. All right, nice. Give ourselves a boatload of shovels. So that's basically this like whole period of time was exactly the editing that I was talking about doing for this series. So not anything overly crazy like that. Like obviously the building and stuff, you know, will be mostly in the video, but like if we're doing like a giant building project, I would like to find a way to kind of do a time lapse, because I think that would be very, very cool. I mean, we're obviously going to need to have a much more efficient way of getting up here, because instead of pushing spacebar every time, then we can push, you know, some other specific buttons. So, all right. I'm going to leave that bee tree is the tree that will stay. So again, we're just going to flatten out all this ground here, just so we can have ourselves a starter house. Flatten out this entire mountain. Make it one level. I don't want to disturb the bees, though. So we know what we'll do. We'll be kind of funny and make this just one giant tree. Boom. Just like that. We have a tree. We have a tree. Alright. So this will take a little bit, but it'll be all worthwhile. Believe me. You can build an absolutely incredible house as well. But I'm actually going to head back down here and build myself a cobblestone axe. So again, we can just be very, very efficient with our time here. There we go. And it's right by our broken shovel, which is perfect. I mean, but, you know, this will also be a good thing because it'll give us an absolute boatload of dirt so we can expand and stuff. But it will also give us the ability to, you know, have a nice place to have our starting house. So we're just going to flatten out all this ground to a specific point. I can't think of where that point is going to be at the moment, but we should probably actually figure that out right now. I think we'll go back to here. I'm gonna put my furnace back here to indicate when we can stop going flat. Stop flattening out the ground, I mean. Luckily, a lot of this is actually at that level. So there's our furnace right there, okay. So all of this needs to be destroyed for right now. The possibilities are absolutely endless, for sure. But, I mean, I hope this isn't too boring doing a ton of excavating. This would probably be one of those things that I could probably do a time-lapse, but I don't know how to do the time-lapse, so yeah. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I'd have to look up a YouTube video on how to do that. Excuse me, horse. But I may try and figure out how to do that for the next episode. But yeah, again, if you don't like this texture pack, just let me know and I'll change it. But I really like it, so. This is kind of one of those texture packs that's, you know, one of the most popular ones. This is the Doku Craft one. This one's been around since the dawning of Minecraft, so it's a pretty popular one. Which happens to be why I like it so much, I think. Plus, I mean, I like the base version of Minecraft, but you know, I wanted to kind of, you know, mix up the texture pack for a new series. Now, of course, this will probably be the, you know, the texture pack that I use for, you know, a lot of Minecraft videos. But, like, for example, my Kyle FtW build series, if I bring that one back, then that will be you know, its own dedicated texture pack. I'll leave that texture pack the same just because, you know, I kind of want to keep a quote-unquote modern. This is more of a medieval texture pack. But, I mean, we can still do cool builds with a medieval setting. And I'm not going to be limited to a medieval setting, if that makes any sense at all. So I don't want to be limited with this series at all. My last series, my hardcore survival series, I was limited. You know, there was really nothing we could really do too crazy and stuff like that, which was kind of a shame. Because, you know, well, we obviously died very, very quickly. But, I mean, even if we did do those builds and we died, the only thing we could do is spectate that world, which is, you know, really kind of boring. So, I mean, we have dirt for absolute generations. We have so much dirt. It's absolutely insane. Actually, you can go back on that. And I'm going to move that like so. And we're actually almost done excavating, believe it or not. So, once we get this excavating done, I think... Actually, I don't know if we'll end the episode or not. I'm gonna check how long we've been recording for and kind of do a guess about how long we've been talking for and how long we've been recording for, because of course there was a giant gap that was just me running around, so I'm not sure if that was how long that was basically. But there's also some times where I came back in very, very briefly. So we are almost done. Whoops. No fear. And once this is done, then we are going to go ahead and break down all of the wood in this area, except for the tree that holds the bees. But this will also be useful because we can get some saplings as well. And then we can replant these trees basically. So that should be all the wood that's in that tree. Time to break this one down now. All of the floating trees we're breaking. Oh, except for this one. This is the tree that's off limits. So we have this one right here. But yeah, this will be fun. This will be a very, very fun series because we'll be able to. We won't be limited at all in any way, shape, or form. We can die as many times as we want. We can, do whatever we want and not have to worry. I really liked my hardcore survival series, but my heart kind of wasn't really into it at a certain point, and I just wanted to have more freedom. And in that series, I really didn't have any freedom. I mean, I did have freedom, but all those builds would be wasted if I died. So that's kind of why I was like, you know what? Plus, I got into Minecraft again. And again, this channel, I don't know if it's going to go anywhere or if I'm going to decide on anything with this channel, but because I just don't know what direction I want to take this channel in. I mean, there's a lot of potential, but there's also it seems like YouTube, unless you're a gameplay walkthrough channel, YouTube really only has one option technically. White wool. If I want to dye a bed, I want to keep that. So I'll get rid of this leather temporarily for those beds. Now, did I want to get rid of anything else up here? Again, that tree's staying. I want to get rid of this tree. If I can. Ooh, apple. Thank you. Appreciate it, game. Alright, there we go. We'll break this tree down as well. And yeah, that looks pretty good. So, alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to briefly check how long we've been recording for. Kind of a rough estimate. Oh, right, I remember. This recording is in the same recording as a previous video that I was originally going to record today, but I did not want it to be the video for the day. So I have no idea how long I've been recording for. So what we'll do very quickly is I think we'll go on our very first mining adventure. See if we can find ourselves anything that would be very, very helpful. But what I really want to get is a lot of stone. So I'm actually going to build myself a couple of chests very briefly. There we go. I think that should be pretty good for right now. Okay, goodbye, dirt. Just for the dirt. Because, yeah, we have an absolute boatload of dirt. So we'll go ahead and place those down. And all of this stuff can be placed in there. I'll keep 62 on me for now. I really only need 2 shovels to go mining with me, so I'll get rid of that. I'm going to need some torches and probably another stone pickaxe or 2. And it's actually perfect timing because it's getting dark. So, actually, we'll do 2 like so. And I don't even have enough cobblestone to do that. And then torches. There we go. Perfect. All right, nice. Now let's get into the mine before it gets too dark. Let me just place that up here. Whoops. Place that up here. There we go. And let's go on a mining adventure. The same type of mining that happens all the time in Minecraft, but we need a lot of stone because I have a very cool idea about what we'll do for our house. We actually may need like 5 or 6 stacks of cobblestone. So I probably will cut here unless we find something absolutely amazing. But if we don't find anything crazy or anything super, super cool, then I will see you guys. Actually, having just said that, we found ourselves a cave system. I I really don't want to explore this too heavily right now, but it's calling my name. It's like, Kyle, please explore me. Please explore me. I will grab this coal in a little bit, but I just want to get down. Actually, you know what? I think we might have taken bad English, Kyle. Bad English. I think we might have taken a little bit of a detour. Ooh, beautiful iron. That's what you like to see. That little iron adventure earlier in the episode. What a unfortunate turn of events there. You weren't able to get that iron in there because of those dang skeletons. But we are making progress. Again, I will mine that very shortly, but I just want to go down. How much? Well, we aren't even at a full stack yet. So we must continue going downwards. Ooh, I hear a cave system. I think we're going to smack maybe right into a cave system. Which we did. We found another cave system. Nice. I will explore those, but I want to do a little bit of strip mining first. And we found more iron. Perfect. Iron armor and an iron sword is basically what I need to explore caves at this point. So let's grab all this stuff here. How much iron do we have now? 17 pieces. That's not quite enough for a full set of armor, but it's still pretty dang good. But I will explore that cave system very, very soon. We just have to get to that point, basically, so. Alright. How much stone do we have? Almost 2 full stacks. Alright, we're going to keep on going here. Okay, that broke already. Wow, that broke very, very quickly. So we won't be able to do much mining here in this first episode, but I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and finish this up and then we'll end the episode there. Of course, we'll mine all this iron. We'll mine all that coal that I ran by just a little bit ago, and then we'll end the episode. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I hope I still don't know if I'm gonna make this a full series or not yet. It just depends on if I really get into it. But we will see for sure. We will see. 26 pieces. That I think might be enough for a full set of armor. I think. All right, as I said, let's head back over this direction. Mine that coal. And next episode we'll probably do some house building. What I am going to do off camera is I am going to look up kind of a medieval cottage house and see if I can replicate that here in this series. Now, I know that it's not from the heart, but of course I can have my own, creative input to making that house even cooler and stuff like that. So that's kind of the plan for the next episode. Build ourselves a kind of a cool medieval cottage as our home, and then kind of go from there. Oh, hello, cave system that I saw from the ground. All right, but like for mining adventures and stuff like that, they will be pretty heavily cut up, because it's kind of boring. Mining can be a little boring unless we find like a very, very cool cave system. It'll probably be quite cut up. So, all right, let's head back upstairs. Well, actually, it's nighttime. I forgot it's nighttime still. All right, let's just mine into this little hill here. And hope we can sleep, which we can. And then we'll head up to the top and go ahead and end the episode. So, all right, but actually in between, but why? Oh, let me. I left my furnace up there. Actually, yeah. Let me go grab my furnace. Very, very briefly. What the? Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I forgot. At least my respawn point is set. Actually. There we go. Now my respawn point is set. I forget if you move your bed. Whoop. Get those out of here. Oh yeah, get juked out. Look at that. See ya later, buddy. Actually, you know what? We'll bring everything up here now. We'll definitely bring everything up here now. But in between episodes, what we'll do is I'll get all this iron smelted. I will get this cobblestone turned into stone because I want to do some stuff with stone bricks. And yeah, so anyway guys, that is going to do it for, there we go, push the right button, Kyle, and there we go. I'm going to try and get myself, no, I'm going to keep this skin for this series, but there we go guys, that's going to do it for my very first episode of my survival series. Again, I don't think I'm going to call it anything but survival. I tried to come up with a kind of a cool, clever name for this series, but nothing came to mind. But maybe once we get, established, we'll actually be able to come up with the full name. But I think we'll just call it Kyle FtW Survival for now. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 1. If you did, make sure to like. It would mean a lot to me if you guys would show us your support for this very first series, just so that you guys will show that you want to see more of this. But anyways, I will see you all on another Minecraft video very, very soon.